Hi friends, this is Beth McCullough. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Des Moines, Iowa, and I do live videos every Tuesday night with my sweet husband Steve.
Hi everybody.
He's joining me again tonight for the Night Angels Global Video Blog Hop. Welcome to all of you that are here for that. We do a video blog hop the 20th of each month. It's from demonstrators all over the world, and we are so happy you're here. So tonight I have a fun card. We're doing birthdays this month, and I got out the new hot air balloon bundle. I know Stampin' Up! Has had hot air balloons, but this one is the best one yet. I also used 3 colors of ink: Balmy Blue, Calypso Coral, Fresh Freesia. I might use one of these rainbow adhesive back dots. They are beautiful. And match this paper that I'm using. It's called Lighter Than Air 6x6. And you can see I love bright and happy and polka dots. So this is a great paper for me. I hope you like it too. What do you think of it, Steve?
I think it is kind of your jam sort of paper, bright and happy.
Yeah. I'm also going to use the deckled circle dies. And I use the 6th from the smallest die. Now I'll show you a Christmas card I made with this fun fold. I don't know if this fun fold has a name, but I like it, and it's easy and it's good for DSP. It uses up one 6x6 sheet of DSP and 2.5 inches of a second sheet. So this flap opens and then it's like this. I already have writing in here. This is going to a friend of mine that I met at Backstage. So I have a question. Even though we're doing birthdays, I am still making fudge boxes and Christmas cards. I do it right up to the end. What do you do? Are you done and you've moved on? Yeah, it would be interesting. Leave a comment and let me know.
You know, it's not that she's procrastinating. It's just that she's got so much to do. It doesn't all get done till then. She's been working really hard on all this stuff.
Well, and also there's more people. I would like to send everyone a Christmas card, and I would like to make a box of fudge for everyone. Steve actually makes the fudge. I cut it and wrap it and put it in a cute box that I make. So that's your contribution, isn't it?
Yeah,
honey?
just hand it to her in a great big flat cookie sheet. Yeah. And then she has to do the rest.
Yeah. And then, you know, I like it to be a nice presentation. Okay, so we are going to get started here. We are using a sheet of 5.5 by 11, and this is Fresh Freesia. And then you're going to go ahead and score with the long side at the top, and you're going to score at 4 1/4, 7, and 9 3/4. Now after I do that, I'm actually going to turn it around because it goes this way. But I thought those measurements were easier. Then I'm going to get a piece of DSP, and I really liked the balloons for this. In fact, I want to show you a few of the designs.
Wait, that's DSP with balloons on it.
That is DSP with balloons on it. It all coordinates.
Wow. Because that stamp set, or the die set, is also balloons, right?
Right. And this, it's all in a big suite, honey.
Okay.
This is why I like Stampin' Up. It's like Garanimals. Everything matches. So whatever I make with this...
Wait. Do they still make Garanimals? Or are we dating ourselves here?
I don't know if they still make Garanimals. But if they did, I think that's where Stampin' Up got the idea. Because if you go to your local craft shop, there's 800 colors of red. But our colors coordinate, so our embellishments match our ribbon, match our ink, match our DSP. That is why my cards always look cute. I have a friend who would come over here and make cards with me, and then she'd go to a craft store on the corner and buy stuff, and she couldn't figure out why mine were always better. Well, that's the answer. Okay. So I have a piece of designer series paper, and there's a slide for this, and it's 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I'm going to put it on this big section. Oh, look at that. The glue came out the first time.
I saw that you were like prepping your glue before this one. So usually I tease her because she'll get the glue out and she'll have to like bob it up and down trying to get the glue to come out. And so I always think there's like a 50-50 chance of whether the glue will come out of the bottle or not.
Well, I actually don't remember that I did that, so I was a bit worried. Okay, so that's what we have first. And now we have a piece of 2.5 inches by 5 1/4. And I decided to use the fun polka dots for that. Because polka dots are definitely bright and happy. So our kids are coming home for Christmas, and the first kids arrive in 2 days. And tomorrow, Steve is hosting a breakfast for his coworkers. And I wish you could see over there. The dining room table looks beautiful. You're welcome, honey.
Yeah, she loves setting the table, and it does look gorgeous, I have to admit. She's got all of her Christmas china out. And, you know...
Over the years, Steve's parents were like, we don't know what to get you for Christmas. What do you want? Well, there was this series of Christmas dishes, and I got a little bit for every Christmas for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's fun now because I think of them as we use the Christmas dishes. But Steve is making bacon, thick cut bacon.
Scrambled eggs with cheese and ham and peppers and onions. So it's like a skillet.
Sourdough toast. Our friend makes amazing sourdough.
Oh, he does. Best sourdough we've ever found.
So sourdough, and then anything else?
Fruit, cantaloupe, and pineapple.
And orange juice and coffee, and yeah.
Should be enough.
Yeah. And they all get a fudge box, so that's fun. Okay, so the next thing, this is 2.5 by 5 1/4. If you like chatting with us, you should really join us on Tuesdays.
Can I ask a question, though? When you put that one on, how did you know where to put it? Is there a score line there that you were...
Yeah, the score lines that we made earlier, I'm centering them in the score lines. Okay, now, when I have a 2 with parentheses, that just means 2 pieces, and they're both 1 inch by 5 1/4. You can see I just split the balloons down the front. And it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to put this one here. They're going to go on opposite sides of the card. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use my tweezers. Are you making adjustments, hon?
For some reason, you weren't on camera.
At all?
You were the important one. Your camera froze up again. So this is what I do. You know, I'm production guy, so I sprang into action.
So when our boys are home, they're software engineers, and they're going to build a new computer because my laptop is not strong enough, and it's not doing the production of these videos. Now make sure your balloons are still going in the right direction. But this is going...
So there's a story about that. Do you want another story? So Beth approached me and said, so wouldn't it be so fun is as a big group, we frost sugar cookies and have afternoon tea on the 3-tier plate stands.
We went to Ireland, and who wouldn't want afternoon tea?
And she said, isn't that going to be fun? Everybody's going to love it. And I said, and what are the boys going to do? And she said, well, why do the boys need something to do? I said, well, it might not exactly be our cup of tea, so to speak.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, there's the pun for you. So I said, I know we need a better computer to do the production on these videos. So what if we have our software engineer sons build a computer? Because they love building computers. They've done it several times.
They came up with all the specs, and they're thrilled to come and build this computer. Can I tell them, okay, here's the card. If you tip it forward, it goes valley, mountain, valley. So this part, yep, just comes and folds in, and then this front flap folds down. So Now I'm going to do the basic white piece. This is also 2.5 by 5 1/4. And out of the stamp set, I stamped with Calypso Coral Wish Big. And I'm going to put that here. And then we're going to build a balloon. That'll be the fun part. So are you looking forward? Will you build the computer with them, Steve?
Yes.
Or will you?
Yes. And most likely it'll end up getting built and then taken apart and rebuilt, because it usually doesn't work the first time, because there was something that needed to be connected that didn't get connected or otherwise. So yeah, they make the fun last longer by building it more than once to get it all to work.
So here's my 6th from the smallest deckled circles. I love these deckled circle dies. And the key to this is you don't want to put it so far over. It won't fit in the envelope if it's hanging out here over the edge. But we also don't want to put glue over here, or we're going to glue our cute card shut. And that would be bad. So I'm just going to put glue on like 1/3 of the circle. Woo! It moved. I didn't wait long enough.
Uh-oh. Well, wait. Sometimes you need that wiggle room, but not today.
No. Okay, then I got out the stamps, and with the balmy blue, I went ahead and stamped on white, and then there's a die to cut this out. And with fresh freesia, I stamped this design stamp right here. And I'm going to pop that up on Stampin' Dimensionals. This card is going to be a little bit thick, but everything is cuter when it's popped up. Then for the little basket, I first stamped it and die cut it in fresh freesia, but it doesn't really show up. So I did it again in Calypso Coral. And I think what I'm going to do, I kind of wanted it to pop up, but we can't have too much popping up. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on it and put it on the bottom of the deckled circle. And then if the balloon hangs off the top, it'll be okay. Yeah, it's barely going to hang off, but
I think it makes it look kind of cool hanging off the top of it.
Yeah, I'm not going to put glue on the very top. And I'm just going to connect it.
See, that's wise. I would have went ahead and put glue all over it, and then the part that stuck over the top would have gotten glue all over the card. You're thinking ahead.
Okay, now I thought I'd show you, I have a couple more things to do, but I want to show you these die cuts because they are super cute. And I'm going to convince you want this set, even if you've done balloons before. There's all these fun dies. So I could have put this die cut. You could die cut the whole balloon and put this. Isn't that sweet? Can you see that, Steve?
Yeah.
That is this die here. Another one I really like, I could have heat embossed in white Wish Big, and that could have gone on here. That would have looked cute, and it has stitching and a banner. And then look at these for Valentine's Day. I might get out my balloon set and make that heart. The thing I also like about these dies is they cut like butter. Everything just fell right out of it. I didn't have to sit and poke it. Here's another part of the balloon. And then there's flags and banners. So there's just a lot of great pieces in this set. Okay, another fun thing. It's not going to make a big difference, but I thought it would add interest. I cut out 2 of these white clouds, and there's clouds on my DSP. And I'm just, okay, now I am running out of glue, Steve. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on there, And I'm going to match the cloud up where it starts. And it's going to hang over the edge, but after it dries, I'm going to cut it off.
You're going to snip the cloud, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to do another one down here. So I'd like to put that up on dimensionals, and that would probably, yeah, those would probably be okay on dimensionals because they're off to the sides. They're not adding more bulk. But I'm just going to do these flat.
So just the width of the paper gives it a little bit more dimension.
Right. And then I'm going to look on the back side and snip those off. So, can you tell in the camera?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Gives it more depth.
So, we're moving on from Christmas. Wouldn't this be a fun birthday card to find in your mailbox? Wish big. I really, really like this set. It's kind of funny. It looks totally different, I think, than my Christmas card. But I wrote on my Christmas card today and thought, oh, that would make a great card for the balloons. Is that how you do it? I just use inspiration from wherever it comes. But anyway, I hope you hop along to everyone's video and leave a comment. We really appreciate it. And remember to put it on your calendar the 20th of every month. It's the Night Angels Global Video Hop. Thanks so much for joining us. See you next month.
Bye.
Bye-bye.